Hey everyone, if we look at the numbers, there could be a big increase coming next year to Social Security benefits. Now, there's still a few things that need to fall into place, but in today's video, I'm going to walk through what we are seeing now that could be an early indication of the 2022 cost of living adjustment. And if you want to stay up to date on this as things change, you need to subscribe if you haven't already and click that notifications bell, and that way you'll be notified when I release a new video, which I'll do as soon as something new and noteworthy happens within Social Security. So earlier this month, the Bureau of Labor Statistics released the monthly inflation numbers. Now, the index that's tied to the Social Security cost of living adjustments, the CPIW, was up 4.7% as compared to the same time last year. Now, this is leading to a flurry of news articles and YouTube videos about how this may impact the Social Security cost of living adjustment that's going to be announced in October of this year and then take effect in January of 2022. There are some, like the Senior Citizens League, that's now forecasting the 2022 cost of living adjustment will be 4.7%. And there's others who are saying, wait a minute, it's too early to make a prediction based on 1 month's data. But is it? Can we take 1 month's data, a month that is not even included in the final cost of living calculation, and forecast how much Social Security benefits could increase? Well, I think so. I think there's some data that supports this. We know one thing, a 4.7% increase would certainly be welcome. No question about that at all. The average for the last 15 years has been 1.9%. And if you look at all cost of living adjustments since 1984, there have only been 2 years that were higher than 4.7%. But it's really important to understand that the annual cost of living adjustment to Social Security is only based on the average of the third quarter reading from the CPIW. So that's the average from the months of July, August, and September. The other months don't matter and they're not even counted in. So this leads to the question, is the April inflation number a good indication of how the third quarter number is going to end up? Since April is up, is it safe to assume that the months that actually matter will also be higher? Well, I went back through the Bureau of Labor Statistics data to check this out and see for myself. And what I found was that the April increase is generally a good indicator of how the third quarter number will come out. Here's a chart of all the year-over-year increases as measured in April of every year beginning in 1974. When you look at the percentage difference in April and the third quarter number, there's usually not much difference at all. But I will say this, these are crazy times and inflation can be volatile. I would expect this estimate to change several times between now and the final release of the Q3 numbers. And if you want to keep up with all the changes between now and then, be sure that you've subscribed and that you have those notifications turned on. Thank you so much for watching.